His fucking elbow skin with a weird thing. Hey, everybody's into different things. Well, most of the people I know,
Oh my God.
famous, most of the famous people are all getting butt. You know, like everyone turns them in. Brett Favre sent me dick pics every day until I finally said something.
You didn't say.
What do you have, Jen?
She said, "Five, you can go ahead and do that."
No, we all had to do 185.
I just did this.
Right.
Doug did.
I did 155. Oh no,
I didn't do it.
I did one.
I didn't know you were in already.
I didn't. Dave went. Not me.
Oh, gee, okay.
Good for us. Is it working? You want me to move the cameras around?
We don't have
Now we're banned. We're talking about.
from the,
Huh? It's working and we're banned. Hasn't been downloaded. You want that to see it?
yeah. More machine. Helped one of my students with his last warm up today. He
You
did,
already go down?
did like, he was doing like 140. He could barely get through. I'm like, I'm not so sure this is a warm up, babe.
Yeah. 53 is not a warm up.
He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, your warm up should be like lightweight,
Like 10.
moving it. He goes, well, how many reps should I do? I'm like, 8 to 10. He's like, oh. I'm like,
Yeah.
honey, I've been saying this since August. He's the kid that will just, like, he's a tall, skinny kid. And he just goes in and he benches 135, 140 constantly, barely getting reps, but refuses to go down.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, and he's been at this the whole entire
Yeah.
year. I'm like, hey, unless you just go back and start working on some strength here, you're never getting any stronger. I hate to break it to you.
Get me stronger.
But he was like, okay. But then I watch him, he does that same shit again. I'm like, all right, whatever, dude. Do you guys know who that? I don't know if you follow bodybuilding at all. There's the newest, like, who was the big guy that used to be the bodybuilder that just retired?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, earlier than that.
Yeah. Earlier than Arnold
Oh no,
Schwarzenegger?
later than that. Blonde guy.
Oh,
Cutler, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like the new that, and his Instagram is Sebum. I think his name is like Christopher Baumgartner or something. So one of my kids downloaded his workout program. Well, he was showing it to me today. I'm like, honey, I said, that's a bodybuilding program. He goes, oh no, I want to do both. I was like, wow. Because he couldn't move. I mean, it's like, you're doing reps of 15,
Oh, yeah.
like 5 sets of each
Yeah.
exercise. And then you're working down some drop sets and
Yeah.
negatives. And I'm like,
That's a whole different thing.
this is great if you want to blow up your muscles, but not if you're looking for any sort of strain. He said, I'm going to do both. I'm like, okay. Put that down. Right? Oh. They make these now, they're called Power Build workout programs. A little bit of powerlifting, a little bit of bodybuilding.
Yeah.
But I think, some of think ours is similar to that in that we do the high reps and accessories. how Big Jeff's doing in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
He's chocolate out now. He's probably fucking some chocolate.
Mhm.
I'm sure Big Jeff, you get a chocolate now. But you get the 300 by then. I don't think you get the 300 by getting sick of any kind of food.
Yeah.
Let's do it. You have it hooked up to the whatever it's supposed to send it.
Huh? I don't know.
Yeah, hooked up to the whatever it's supposed to. That means you look at Facebook Live or whatever. What are you doing?
It's on YouTube Live right now.
What are you doing?
Well, I already checked it.
I can't use the other camera.
Round.
All the audio's working good?
Yeah.
Round. Where are you? How you doing? Yeah. So I got my hair cut yesterday, and Letty goes, I need to cut your hair a little shorter on top. Like, okay. It's been like 4 weeks. It's been extra time. She goes, oh no, I watch you on video to make sure it looks the same all the time. And I noticed that I left it too long last time when I was watching your video. It's crazy. What are you doing? That's it, right? Yep. That's all we're doing.
35, yeah.
Yeah. We gotta focus. You gotta focus here, I think.
It just looks really great from the forest and. No, not there's a way to focus the cameras.
Guess you got without glasses. I don't think that's funny. That different? The camera?
I know.
Do you look at it? Compared to the.
How about now?
Way better. But you know the time show, doesn't he? Yeah.
Hey, no whining in the gym. No, let me go first. There we go.
Yeah, sir.
I'll go first because you'll probably go right at mine, right?
Yeah.
So I'll just go first.
Wow. It's right at it, right there.
And you like that show too.
Awesome. I go, who's up? He said, who's ever going first? Okay.
Question.
That's helpful. Cindy.
Oh, she doesn't. She laid out on me in 2 workouts.
Did she? Didn't show?
She didn't show.
Oh, that sucks.
What happened the other day?
Yeah, I was coming, and she just kind of just said, "Fuck it, I'm not gonna make it."
Now she's sick.
She doesn't have the vid.
I think she's pissed at me. I think she's gonna take you out by the knees. That's what the
That's usually me swinging up.
straight ahead. Ah,
We're gonna be doing that. Nice, by the way. For those who didn't know.
Yeah, 15 pounds heavier though.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got the same? You want to do extra? You got?
In there. You'll go.
Yes.
6. Predict 9s.
That doesn't look good.
Unless you suddenly get some aerobic capacity in the next 5 minutes, I predict 9s.
Nine. Nine.
I predict a bunch of German. 9,
Seven,
9, 9.
Yeah. I mean, now start the day for me.
No, this is where I typically start to fall.
Yeah, 20's a ridiculous number. If I get 15, I'll be happy. We'll go back. I'll literally afraid that if I get 13, I'll be really happy. Yeah.
So this on YouTube? Forgot how I got the cameras to show up, and now I can't get the other one to show up. To add it in. There's a way I did it. And how the main camera's off.
The chocolate, so we aren't allowed to eat any on it.
Well, that normally they are, and they saw him walk in, they were like, I changed the okay, this week, no one's allowed to eat chocolate.
If that guy, he'll lose money.
He doesn't get paid for the week. They ate too much chocolate.
I remember listening to a Arnold one. He said back in the day when they were bodybuilding and all that, that on Fridays, or when it was either Fridays or Saturdays, they go to this all-you-can-eat place. That was their day to eat whatever you ate. You got a strict diet, and they go to this all-you-can-eat place, and all of them pile, and they said it's like $5 or something. They go, and they said about the third or fourth time they went in there, the owner's like, yeah, not anymore. I was like, what do you mean? They're like, they're like, no, not you guys. Because they said they'd go in there and they'd stand there for about 2 hours and just eat 5 plates of food.
There's a place called Duff's in Sterling Heights. It was an all-you-could-eat buffet.
Yeah.
And during wrestling season, we used to do that.
Have dust down here. Boy,
We would just get stupid.
dust, s'mores.
We would bet to see on a Monday, because you'd be so bloated on a Monday from eating all day Sunday and all hydrated up. We would see who could lose the most weight in practice on a Monday, and that dude got to eat for free at Duff's. And then we would go to Duff's and just go crazy, knowing you didn't have to weigh in again until Saturday. But like I'd have like a little bit of stuff and then go straight for desserts. Just piles of cakes and pies. Cakes. So bad. Gordy Connors could lose 15 pounds in one practice sweating. Terrible. He'd be wringing out his clothes to huddle the sweat underneath them. We go. 9.
Let's go, Dave.
5. 8. Oh, Gronk. Gronk. The Gronk. I have 245. What?
So another 10.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, 245.
10.
2 tenths.
All right. Someone's messing with my chart.
Angus been coming here, you guys haven't done, messing with your chart.
Changing on calculations. Maybe like I'm gonna win here. I'm gonna change the number. I'm gonna change his numbers.
It could go up like an extra couple of percent. Anybody else's feet.
Everyone's on like 75. I'm like 82.
Nope, 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 no more. No whining in the gym, it's a rule. It's a rule, they don't mind. Sorry, gym rules, gotta get out if you're gonna do that.
Right, Goob.
I didn't-
Excuse me.
Back of your shirt's off sometimes. Watch it. Wait, what? Easy, easy, lemon squeezy.
Deep tissue. Help. Deep tissue left shoulder.
Put that on 5. Yeah. I think put on 2. I think go 2.
Yeah, ain't good there.
Yeah.
No. It's not superficialis, it's deep tissue. Right? Yeah.
Who does this constantly? It's so fucking annoying.
It's on this 5. It's fine.
My
And the other one? Never.
my sister-in-law dog in New York has 3 labs. The female does that all day long. Well, but stares at her doing it constantly. Stares.
I'm about ready to start shocking them.
Yeah. Maggie will just look right at her and just whine like that, whine like that, whine like. And it's not food. It's not.
Clinical depression, that's why. We have the happy dog who doesn't know he's hurt, he's all drugged up.
Oh,
lungs.
School rat today.
And the one with clinical depression.
Said no rocks today?
Huh? The what?
No rock?
This is rock.
Oh, no Rocky?
Oh, the Rocky.
Yeah, Rocky's gone actually.
Yeah.
Might be coming back.
He had to be relocated.
Rocky got relocated down the road.
Got relocated already?
No, he's done busy. No, but he's. The first thing I said is like, get him the fruit spot, cause.
Then he's back.
Get them back. Like, no,
Yeah.
go get these.
That'll get backsies.
Just like, everyone loves him, he's great, does everything, we just can't get potty trained. My problem, like, we got potty trained 2 different athletes.
Yeah.
So, it sounds like you need to work with them better.
Sounds like it's a user error problem.
And he's like, well, the kids won't help. I'm like, well, that's easy to fix. Tell them to help. There you go, right up. I got covered, the door open in there, because you can't close this on the door, Rocky didn't ever go back on the floor, come up to get in the shower. I was Steve, so Bucket came home. Hey, I was in the bathroom, he said, what? Why didn't you clean it up? I'm like, I'm on my fucking floor. That's all that. Put a note on his phone.
Oh.
Things a pain in the ass to get in and out, but.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sometimes it is.
So we're doing 2 sets of 9. Last sets for as many as you can,
Which might be 9.
which might be 9.
As long as
We're okay with it.
technically,
But
it's the number.
technically, we're saying it's all right. The hypertrophy training.
The road tomorrow is a licensed driver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carson went today, said the no test. They just gave his license.
Not even a science test.
So they do that when they take their first one.
Yeah.
No road test. No road test anymore.
What's the last?
60 hours for your parents in order to even get it.
We gotta print, and we gotta print that out. Huh?
Already done.
And,
Oh, I'm angry.
five,
German on him. Get some 9.
7, 8, one more.
9.
59er.
59er. You're on that. Full S and 59. 59. I think that's what you're going for the second hole.
It's between a 49er and a 69er.
Between a guy who was a gold rush 49er and a 59er. 59. I think that's Right, yeah, but an A49 for the same reason. You know, the 49 gold line. Gold miners in this area.
Five. 6. One more.
Feels like a good, but it would be like 13 death. I can feel it from today. Oh, and they posted your stuff. Once I stop and fall, it's gonna be like no more. See what I posted? Stop and fall. Feel awesome. That's about 9. Without falls. Maybe 10 without falls. No, we're talking about the music, not rock music. Ed Cohen reposted Jed's stuff, and she said like, "Oh, that's a joke." And I said my handle was going to be Eddie Cohen's friend's husband, but that seemed weird.
Who said that?
I didn't. So my handle was going to be Eddie Cohen's friend's husband, but that seemed weird. Oh, because like Ed Cohen's wife. I was going to be Ed Cohen's wife, but that seemed weird. So I became Jennifer Thompson's husband. Figured he'd get too much blowback from that one. Like Jen's gonna get from 59 and 59. You're gonna have to draw that out. I'm gonna have to draw out the 59er.
What it represents.
It's the second hole from the back. Yeah. I think it's second hole from the front when you're 59 in. You gotta get consent first though. There needs to be consent for that, yes. Otherwise it becomes fish eyes.
You can't do that unannounced.
You can, it's called fish eyes, yeah. That's what fish eyes is.
Yeah. It's liable to be repercussion.
Yeah.
Yes. Some physical one.
And you might want to know if it just recently got lifted. It might be dirty.
You gotta prepare for that.
Might be dirty.
You gotta prepare for that.
Yep.
5, 7, 8,
This is rock and roll, right?
Yeah. As pure as it gets.
They did a countdown in Australia for New Year's, like a voted countdown of the top 100 songs or whatever.
Yeah.
Top 5, all AC/DC.
Yeah.
Apparently AC/DC had a big influence in Australia.
Yeah.
Literally, like the top 5 songs on our countdown are AC/DC.
I think my lowest at 225 was 14, is that right? 14 reps?
14, 15, yeah.
14 or 15 reps. So you can check out my tutorials on my YouTube, Bench Better. There's plenty of videos.
Might be one on there about 59, and that's just what I'm thinking. Oh!
got the hit from Australia, but then moved to, I think, or vice versa, I can't remember. Are they from Australia? Either from Australia, moved to England, or from England, moved to Australia, I can't remember which way it went. They were born in England, but moved to Australia. Yeah. I wrote. That's it, right?
That's 59. It is that holy. I'm on it. Go back a little. Come on. It's hard to eat your legs like that, bro. I'm right. You ever know that? You know, Carson Tucker's Brody's best friend. His number's 9, Brody's 6. They stand all the time in the dugout at 6. We probably have 10 photos of them standing next to each other in the dugout at 69 from when they're like 7 or 8 years old all the way out. Like, how long until they actually know? But there's a bunch of pictures of them standing in the dugout 69. Wore a 69 jersey one game.
Yeah, we went for a new team. That was the only number they had from 69. I'm like, are you serious? Why would any baseball team even have that number on its jersey?
Jersey 69.
Yeah. 99 numbers,
Right.
had to make, only, yeah, 15 people on the team.
Counting zeros, counting zeros, there's 101 numbers. And you pick 69 as one to carry as your extra jersey. Yeah. He's like filling in on the team, 69. So what does, the appropriate mom do? Takes a photo of it, posts it. Yeah. Of her own kid. Because that's good parenting.
So on January 24th, I'm doing a live stream bench press tutorial. So if you want to join us on then, you can join us on then. And you can ask questions and we work on everyone's bench technique. So there. Trying to stall a little bit. Good job.
We would all have trouble. We would all be in trouble. Every one of us. For this sheer stall. We'd be telling a story to stall. Jen just gets on her phone, but somehow ours is wrong. You were on your phone.
I've got a bunch of tutorials on my YouTube channel. So all you gotta do is go to my YouTube channel and there's a bunch of tutorials called Bench Press 101, 201, 301, and so
401, 501, 59.
That's for the advanced.
That's advanced. That's in the advanced series. You got to have the membership to get the 59 series.
on. And then you're invited to my community and help you out personally.
It's not the 59 community. Name your community the 59ers. Not a 49er. Not a 69er.
There's lots of fun and help to you.
Jade drove out, yesterday afternoon to Florida.
No, that. It's in your bones. That's deep tissue, and that doesn't go good. To get in your bones, it has to be in your blood. It has to spread through your blood into your marrow to get in your bone. There's no other way to do that unless primary bones.
They used to Charlotte drive down, get their systems and fox.
Somebody knew about this for a while, right?
She's been to me, she's off.
Oh, Jen,
What's the primary?
he said,
I think the variant. Yeah, that's right. It's like
You know what? Because women,
behind or whatever.
well, no, if they leave an ovary, then, and then they never get checked again, because why?
Right. Complicated, yeah.
Right.
Come on, Dad, here we go. Come on now. Here we go.
5.
Come here, friends. Buff.
That's right here. 10. 11. Come on. 12. Get him. 13. Try another. Come on. Finish.
Harder than before.
that 15 or 16? Let's get
14 missed on 15?
more.
14 and 3/4,
Oh, that might have been 7/8.
7/8.
Because down was half.
Is this, or is that just 0?
Start with here. So that's gotta be 50%. 100%.
If you really start, just grab it, bring it down.
Well, if you bench correctly, you should be free falling into your chest. Well, by that measure, then most guys in the gym, the rep doesn't start till here because they bounce it to there, and that's when the rep starts. Like, no, you got 0. No, I got it to here. Like, that's just the bounce, bro.
That crush your.
You haven't actually started lifting yet.
Oh,
I can remember coming back and having like a 2-inch bruise on my sternum when we would start back after time off.
I'm liable to have that after this set.
When we would start back after time off that we took because we were doing 6 days on, 1 day off, benching every other day.
3 days a week.
6 days.
Yeah, 3 days a week bench.
3 bench days a week. Now we do 1 bench day every 8 days. We've advanced a little and gotten stronger. Maybe because we're not on extra special vitamins that some people are on. The Vita Vegemin. Isn't that a Lucille Ball? Isn't that a Lucille Ball show? The Vita Vegemin or something like that.
Yeah.
That movie's actually good. The Netflix one, the Ricardos or whatever. Meeting the Ricardos. It's pretty good. Tells about the early days of I Love Lucy. Pretty good. Which I didn't realize was in the 50s. He said that none of them, they were just prostitutes. He said they were just prostitutes. They didn't mean anything. He never came home.
they're just prostitutes.
Right. That's what he said. He goes, they were just hookers.
He said he was good for Spanish heritage.
Right. Cuban. Yeah. Because I'm Cuban. What do you expect?
Yes. I agree.
Ah. 9,
Let's go.
12,
Yes.
13, come on. 14, get it. 15, 16, keep digging.
There you go.
17.
Yep.
Oh, shit. I'll give it to you. I put the big G in, yeah.
I did.
How'd that feel?
Yes, wonderful.
I predict less rips on inclines and declines.
Yeah, it's chilled there. Hey, this is what it's all about, right?
It's all about benching.
Yeah.
Got to bench enough, you can carry your.
My throat's feeling this right now.
Jacked.
Jack,
Movie still all breasted out.
I do.
Still all breasted. Now you know what a big fake set of C's feels like. All heavy, weighted down. Couldn't your jaw right now if you hit you in the face or so usually.
Stop. Black eye. Hi, David.
Let's go. Okay. Here we go. Knock him out.
5, good Steve.
We did again.
9. 11, let's go. 12. 13. 14. One more not to be a loser. Not helping.
Thank you, loser.
Let's have like an extra 2 feet to travel.
I know the way you feel. Not with me, Jim.
Sure.
Extra long stroking.
2 feet.
Not a whole 2 feet.
This,
Not the whole 2 feet. I have these tissues.
that song got me motivated, man. Good song. Like me motivated to the Rocky song, dude.
I know. I almost went up and changed it. I didn't think it would go until I was done. I'm like, dang it.
Gonna rerun it. Like right in the middle, it changes
Yeah.
99 new balloons.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Fuel my use.
Okay. 19's the number.
Huh?
19's the number. Can't live without you. Can't live without you.
The worst winners ever. We are.
Stop.
Terrible. There's only one thing better than our singing, and it is our dancing. Call side of that. Side dance sounds good. I like it.
Quickly, Jim, got the thing in days and colors.
Side dancing is not as
It's like
exciting
y'all
as
like
side
you,
move.
Enough.
got the same wet pants, everything.
That is true.
Quick, fast, and coordinated.
Come on, Dave.
Can't live without you.
20.
And ideally, that will help them finish last and last.
19 will do it.
19.
And go 14.
14.
14 will do it.
Non-loser at 14.
Now have a goal.
Winner at 19.
Ready?
We've got a plan. Yes, in the baby. Come on now, here we go. Good pace going. Come on.
5,
Race it up. So here we go. Extras.
11, come on. 12, 13.
Come on, get another one. Come on.
Go.
Can't live without you.
Yeah.
No way to do.
What?
The other cans.
Make that room.
They do it. Okay. No, I'm fine. Fine with the amount of weight, it's fine. Super heavy.
No, yours is probably more.
Want to do the Big Ten? If we can't do the Big Ten, then can we? No, can't do a Big Ten. Then 35, 45, 55, you know, 52? Yeah.
Oh, it's 55?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Five. 1, 2, no one.
Yeah.
Oh,
How's that feeling?
yeah.
Good?
I'm feeling all puffed up. Okay. Huh?
Get it out.
Alright. Alright. Fine.
Oh, go listening now.
Okay.
I couldn't figure out how to. Here we go. The number phone, James. Alright, hey, here we go. Come on, hold on, get it. Can you take? Yeah, 65. One on.
So take this one, right?
A nine, I mean, pretty much 2 sets is what we usually do, I mean. You know? Think about it, if you did 5-4, it's, I mean, there it is, it's 2 sets.
Well, the first set was the hardest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, no matter the time you do the third one, you get stressed.
Probably your shoulder thing, your shoulders probably aren't, you don't probably use much shoulders in your bench. And then here, you're getting them for the first time. Yeah, whereas me, I'm here, I think I tend to use a lot of shoulders here, so by the time I get here, it's. There we go, one out.
There you go, come on. There you go.
Oh. What's on here? Think the five. 175.
What? Actually, I don't think you got 14, you got 13.
Huh?
You got 13 at that.
Oh.
I didn't think you. So.
I was trying for 15.
Okay.
I tied you in one with way heavier weight.
They did, sir. I don't know why.
We'll see. I think they can, we'll see.
I could probably just try to see that. That's way better. There.
All day.
Alright, let's go. 8.
Very good. What's that 5?
175?
Yeah. 41. We need, 41 out, 41 out? Yeah, so you need to rate that, 30, 31? 75 and 85. 40. 75, 30, you want 205. It's 45, right?
I said, let's shoot out here for a valve.
That's not 215. Yeah, 207 what you. Yeah, just see that 10-5-1. Makes sense, 5. Makes sense. I had to sit you down. My head looked like Teddy Sponge. Good Jack Dust. You can see it? Looked like a blueberry girl on Willow. Am I wrong? Well,
just like on Willy Wonka. Her boat was like just a big purple, she was swollen and balloony. Big giant purple.
They dropped a teeth on there, I think.
Yeah. Oh, it's like little tiny toes stuck out of a giant purple eggplant.
Hey,
Yeah, last time she does that.
well, no, no, that on purpose.
I could get it, like pulling off that, like. And Jay tried to go once. Then I never turned the whole 2 times together and pull hands.
Our fingers on this.
That's true. Fingers wouldn't go around, they grab around both hands at the same time. She can't actually grab quad, no side. Her hand go around all the way around quad. Like that's, huh? Like Deadpool and the baby hand job. There's only one person with smaller hands than her. Big job. Good job. I knew they could.
Hi, let's go. Hey. This one.
Well, that's right. And she added one, then she said 8, and I needed 2 more, I think. Exactly. Said 8, and I went in and said 1 more. Went 8, and I did 1 more, and you went 1 more. Yeah. I two on, one day back up, one off could be a. $52? Yeah, 52. Well, I was supposed to read that. The gibberish? It's Russian. The no ones do that? I guess
Well,
Pakistan,
neighboring countries up there.
Ukraine, Belarus, all the stands.
I'll stand.
Every stand that we know. No habla Russian.
We are the useful.
Guess they were playing rock. Yeah, well, that's.
I don't know, we can use call ballads. Yeah.
Rock ballads.
Oh.
Still rock. Huh? Still rock. Rock ballads are rock. Journey's not rock. No, they sing ballads. Journey's still rock. Cars. Wham.
Do you know that Journey's new singer Dory Henry? Did you know that? They showed them on like countdown of New Year, and they just did the Dory Henry.
Nathan that,
See her guy?
you know.
No, he's alive. They're touring like that. He's been crazy. Huh? He's just been crazy for 40 years, yeah. Did you got born that take too many drugs to get off the drugs? Yeah. I saw somebody walking around the parking lot of the hospital today, swore it was Ozzy. I think it was a woman in a trench coat. I'm like, God, fucking Ozzy. I wanted you. I'm like, get it on. Yeah. Start going to random people and having autograph.
Just think they hear shit, yeah.
People here,
Some they don't even look closely.
Chris Kringle, autograph this. You. Like. 2 more. Okay, 1 more. One more. Good aim this one. Just like Jen did her first, second set, last 2 goals. You weren't here. Second set. And then you finished up moving the 3rd set, like for regular. And then count the 2nd set as your most. Like that doesn't sound right. I have to go for my 1st set. What is it? One off, 5 too much.
Thank you, Agnes. Big Jeff, working in truck. And so you sometimes later.
Big Jeff for sure, they changed the rules this week. So I'll get the science. No eating the product.
Overall, like so much a day, like
Yeah,
0. That's like if Angry showed up at the Tito's factory.
be like, no, no tasting, no tasting.
Oh, what was it? The
Stop all the tasting.
Mackenzie brothers were swimming in the bucket in the barrels of the beer.
They both did it. Like, did this get warmer? I didn't notice. Hey, so they drank it all
Yeah, drank the whole vat.
after one of them peed it.
Yeah.
At the New Year's party, everything, that was beautiful.
That's going all out right there. You didn't even put it in a mixer, you just put a spray mixer in.
Peace out.
I think I give a mixer is the cut it a little.
Hot fuels aren't over here what they used to be. I used to have a good skill, get more fuel.
Angry always looked like he was dehydrated. He just carried around a Gatorade squirt bottle all night. He'd come over after baseball practice, get a Gatorade squirt bottle. Then he'd leave for a minute.
And you hydrate all day. Hydrating all day.
It's so cold. I'm not sure this is considered rock.
It's a rat.
Species?
Rock.
Get through.
Rat.
When Jen used to put on tight jeans and dark eye makeup and head on out to the 19 and under club. Where she learned all about moves. I think yes. All the moves.
Wow, wow. Now it's got drowned.
Like the next time I saw Tam Cowboy, she's like, "What's wrong with you?" That's perfect. She said to me.
You said brown shoes, brown cowboy.
She did clearly did unintentional porn on her in
So that's
Instagram.
They should put it brown shoes, brown. No, don't put it. He's like, why? I'm like, you don't know her that well. She's
No,
like,
you said go ahead if you want to.
You are.
And Kelly.
Trying to give my opinion time. You should not get it.
I don't even know where I've seen you.
Yeah, brown chicken brown.
And I did put brown chicken, brown cow on their Instagram. If it's on the kind of horror. The next time I saw her, which was like 18 months later, they canceled Nationals for a year. She walked up, she goes, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "What's good? I don't even know you, and you're posting brown chicken, brown cow." I'm like, I don't even know what that means. I'm like, "Did you Google it?" She goes, "Yes, I Googled it." I'm like, "Was I wrong?" She's like, "You actually weren't wrong." She goes, "I went back and looked, it was clearly unintentional porn." I'm like, there it is. I'm like, I feel like we're friends.
Hi.
I feel like me.
Hey, no.
Yeah. I told her that I was proud of her defecting to the Virgin Island. Jen wasn't allowed on the Virgin Island game.
I didn't know.
Of course, sorry, you can't be in this theater. You're not qualified, they said, for the Virgin Island.
I get it.
And Darwin?
All people World Games team. And so they can't live for US now, they're lifted for the Virgin Islands. So now they can't go on the ground.
Spot in the world game? Not yet. For Virgin Island, they'll get any spots.
So they fucked themselves out of being able to go to the World Games, which happens every 4 years. That's why my colleague Dublin, she was going up there and she's like, should I
They gave up her last year of eligibility in college to go to the World Games. And in order to go to the World Games, once the U.S. got suspended, she decided to compete for the U.S. Virgin Islands, so she could still compete and make it to the World Games. And now, because she competed for the Virgin Islands, where the IPF told her to, they're now like, sorry, you're not eligible. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Because you're not a U.S. athlete, you're a U.S. Virgin Islands athlete. And because she gave up her USAPL membership, she can't compete in collegiates. So she basically got screwed both sides. That's bullshit. So now I think she was going to put off med school for a year, so now she's like, I'm just going to go now.
Yeah.
Because I'll just go to med school now a year earlier than I wanted to. I'm like, that's not a bad idea. Getting out of the studying mode,
Harder to get back in.
it's hard to get back in. It's a lot of stuff you need to know. You just did. Waiting a year and losing all that chemistry and biochemistry thought process. It's not its best. I get started speech, so I did one for my life.
Okay.
I would trust you now. See how it is. If I get the one, okay.
Five. 8, one more. 9.
One more. With 8, I went down up, so with one more, not flat. This time she said 8, one more at the same time. I think my rest is so bad, blur. I think I made it though. It's nice though to feel less hard to sense.
Not really.
No, I'm already like that. 15 pounds.
Designed this stupid work.
I don't know. Who was the designer of this garbage? Work out with garbage. Complete garbage. Garbage. Person this. Violent fire in raining heart. Pennsylvania. That close to us?
Pennsylvania?
Yeah. That should be difficult. Maybe we were talking about Hershey.
That's it. St. John's.
Oh, maybe she's on very person.
We're not in Hershey.
No, we're.
Yeah, there's a version.
We were in Hershey, gonna be 182.
Yeah.
He only likes the dark chocolate.
No clock.
Didn't like the milk chocolate. That's the dark chocolate.
Hey, personal preference.
Like Michelle. All about the game.
Loves the D.
The game.
Loves the D.
Speaking of dark chocolate, how this was some of the best. Come on now, records. The number. What's the number? Eight. Come on now. Right? Now. Right? There it is. One. Records. Finish. On now. Well, another one. Come on. Take another one.
Down 6.
Oh, 50. Oh, you're going again. Oh, I just literally couldn't hold it up. It's 50. I literally just couldn't hold it down. I was like, here's another one. It's not rock and roll. What we got? 5? 5, 2, 5. 5, 2. 1, 5, 2. 5, action. 1, 5, 1, 2. 5, 2, 5, 2. Yeah.
It's how I'm getting here done, because I just can't feel anything on the bus. I'm like, the numbness starts setting in, I'm like, oh, dang it.
I understand that. That is the way it gets sometimes.
And then you're like, oh, dang it. Yeah.
Right at the end, I can't feel anything anymore, and I'm like, dang it! Yeah.
Well, oh, that's that. That's about exact.
Not exactly the way it happens.
Oh,
Lower to 14? Yeah, 14?
13.
13?
Yeah, well, 13.
I lost count, it's like 13.
I live down here. I actually never tried to count.
Oh, no. Well, at any rate, 13's a number.
Yeah, should be awesome.
just take your 7 days off after that. I need you through it.
That would be the awesome part. But they just said Mr. called in.
Huh?
They just said Mr. called in.
Why?
He's on vacation, I guess, if he got there we go.
Or you can get a flight back. Canceling thousands of flights every day. The flights are a complete mess.
Snow? Or because of COVID?
Because of COVID, but people not showing up for work.
Well, that's why the EMS is gonna fall apart. Yeah. Hey, well. Hey, well.
That's good. Oh. Ah.
I do.
Just fine. 19. I think that's unbeatable. For me.
I think I gotta get the 13.
I think it's doors.
I thought I was gonna get 14. I had 13 last time. I'm like, 14, I was pushing it. I couldn't even hold the weight up anymore.
I thought you were gonna go down and get another one.
I know, literally could not, like, it was just coming down towards me. I would've got the down.
Oh, now someone else is sick. Mrs. out, someone else is sick. They said EMS right now, medic has like half their trucks going because all their workers are sick. All got COVID. They said EMS, literally they predict by the end of the month that the EMS system will collapse. Because of too many runs and not enough people. Like they literally won't be able to take you to the hospital. Or they're gonna have to enact emergency status, which is literally they go to your house and go, you're not sick enough to get the ambulance. You have to go by car. Right now they stop all inter-hospital transfers. Like I can't transfer someone from Lincoln to Charlotte. They have to get in their own car to drive. Just cap their ID and something. They don't have enough ambulance. Good. And but they said literally the 911 system they just collapsed.
Yeah.
Because there's just not enough people to run it, and there's too many calls. Combination of everyone using it, and there's like half the people working. So that was it.
Hey.
Come on, OG!
This was predicted.
All these people like, this is no big deal. Like, oh.
This was predicted. Oh.
And now kids are getting real sick. Now kids are getting sick. Now there's a new variant.
Which I'll call us the.
Talk
I thought it was horrible last though. I thought it was like a cold, just.
Yeah, no, there's another one. Oh. After that. More contagious. That they just got in some other country. Strains or something like that. Would I have 10.1? Yeah, another one they just got in France. I'm not sick. It looked like they were less sick because all the people who they're not getting as sick, right? So the 80-year-olds aren't dying at this one because they're all vaccinated. And all the COPDers and stuff. So it looks less. But now the hospitalizations is like,
Well, Chick-fil-A grew a set of nuts and postponed our opening till February. But
so they
February's not gonna be any damn better.
so the numbers yesterday they went back to 12.5 from January 5. On 12.5, in all of CHS,
So 1 month ago?
1 month ago there was 42 people in the hospital with COVID. Now there's 780 and over 50 on ventilators in 1 month. Yeah, this seems not no big deal. The ERs are like absolutely. And the problem is the nurses are all getting sick or leaving. So it's that problem. That's where the hospital is like, what are you guys gonna do about it? I'm like, we're not gonna do about it. Oh my gosh, they're there. Where's all your nurses? What happened?
The number's 19.
19. All right. 13 not to lose.
13.
Can I go by 2? Come on, right? Come on.
5. 8. 9. 10. 11.
Banana stack. Banana. Hey, Marty. Oh. That corner. Whiskey. Yeah, and the paperwork has to be something that doesn't require your foot or thumb to move. Let's go to this two. I said, take it. Oh.
High five. 195.
What is it?
195? They climb fine.
Oh. Been here for the deadlift one, Angry. That's amazing.
How's the dining room going?
Where'd you got?
They closed.
They keep it closed.
Oh, they try to keep them.
Yeah. Or they gave us the option to keep it closed, which we said, yeah. Otherwise, you'd be in there like, I had like the tables full for employee, but I said, well, okay, so besides my, one day between middle.
Oh,
Yeah. That's Jack or she, you know what? The people don't give two shits. Forget it, it's down to 30.
Oh. What's gonna happen, I feel like, so like, work ethic is down everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Then there's gonna be a few people that are going to rise above because they actually work well. And they're gonna start making way more money, getting promotions, doing well, than everyone else will call.
yeah, and then when the people who have no work ethic finally drag their ass to work, they're going to be working at the bottom. The guys who had work ethic and jumped in will be managers and shit.
Yeah.
And
What phase were you in?
it's like when the building thing crashed the first time, all the building boom like crashed.
Yeah.
All the companies that were half-assed all went out of business. And the ones who could make it through have good companies. Yeah. And then they never uses them. Unlike Cash Custom Homes. Huh?
Plug that in there.
The guy who threatened Jen in a public park. Like, I'd like to see that fight. You would say around your arm.
Size of Davidson.
He said, "Are you not paying me? You're keeping my employees from being able to eat." She goes, "No, by you not finishing the job is keeping your employees from not eating. Because as soon as you finish the job, I'll pay you." As soon as you do the work I'm paying. So the fact that you've not done anything for 6 months is why your employees get in.
Take some responsibility.
We even said, like, we'll give you half if you just get materials at our house. Like, there's not even wood to build what you say you're gonna build. So get materials there and we'll pay you for those materials.
Because you're gonna do the same thing, have a big job, make your fucking money,
Yeah. Well, now they're bringing that dude up for criminal charges because technically he trespassed and damaged their yard. By not actually building the pool, he now just damaged their yard.
Right?
Well, now they can get like criminal trespass.
yeah, property damage.
Yeah.
5. 7. 8. There we go. Yeah, because he lost the civil suit, which means nothing. He's already lost 5 civil suits. He doesn't even show up. An attorney shows up for him and he loses.
Because it's only enforceable if you garnish your wages, and you can't unless you're government.
Right.
Only government can garnish your wages, right?
I think the judge can order that, but I think it has to be
Very
rare charges.
Rare.
Rare do it.
IRS.
But the guy actually does have another job. But there are certain things, like they can garnish your wages for child support if you don't pay.
But that's the state one.
Right, they can legally go.
Yeah. Government does.
Yeah.
Government can
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Did the doctor say he wanted to do a crown on Tucker's other tooth?
No, on the one that just had done.
Right. Dennis was like, they want to know who wanted to come in and he had 2 on the referral, number 3 and number 30.
No, the one didn't have any problem.
Right.
He got a root canal on the one, he needs a crown on that one tooth, he got the root canal, that's it. The other two,
So he needs a crown on that.
yeah, over top of the root canal.
So he goes to dentist for the.
Go.
Yes.
I got you.
Just one crown on the root canal. Got like 2 months. 8 more 12. 9.
So he has to wait 2 months or he's
No.
done with
It
it?
gets done within 2 months. Well, I mean, with what they fill it with won't last.
Okay.
You got a crown ball. It's all the way down. That filling goes all the way down to the root of the tooth, so you gotta protect it or it'll start getting sensation to it, so. He said it was like pus coming out of his tooth. That's not necessarily his fault, they just, it's too deep of a filling, then they can't get the bacteria out of it. The other one seems to be fine, he has no tenderness at all, but that one always had cold intolerance the entire time he had it. You know that's Naylor's husband, who they refer you to.
Oh, no.
I think that might be a start
Yeah.
when you're referring your patients to your husband for additional. I filled the tooth too deep, now you're gonna need a root canal from my husband. And then he's like, and now you need to go back and get a crown from my wife.
Yeah, that's very suspicious. I don't know.
How long the wife team like it, like Sue and Gary, I mean.
Yeah, she refers people for colonoscopies to him.
Sure.
It's only a Stark violation if you get kickbacks. So if like she goes home and then requests services from him for that referral, then it's a Stark violation. I'm just saying service. I just said services, maybe 59. Maybe he's getting 59 and that's a service. 59ing is a service. Five.
Come on, Dave. Not close. There.
Two, 42.5. 42.5. Whoever's on the I got an implant.
14.
10, 1. Right. Of course, you got fire. Yeah. Ten, 1.
All right, 42. 42.
10, 1. 242.5. 85, 2.9. I don't know why. He's hungry. But you got this too, have to sit there in a fucking Hershey factory on DOE. Fuck the film.
He's probably going, God damn it, it smells so good in here.
Yeah, there's still. You just probably brings a backpack full of Hershey bars with them at the store. Just walk around eating them. You can't eat those in here. Oh, I bought them wrong. Oh, that's right, never mind. That'd be the key. You just buy like 2 or 3, but then eat all of theirs. Yeah. Oh, no, I brought these. Yeah. I'm not sure this is wrong at all. This looks great, man. Rick James, bitch. From Rick James, bitch. There's another person from Celtic language or whatever that
I
is.
have no idea what they're saying.
Can you translate it? Can you put it on Google Translate?
It's probably like, fuck you guys.
Yeah. Right person.
I just want to go.
You're ridiculous. Probably nothing.
Dave, how do you think the dogs know when you're coming home? When you're not home?
How do they know that you're coming home?
Yeah.
They don't.
They stand at the door. They come running out of the room, stand at the door, and then Jen will suddenly go in the driveway. Every day.
They probably do that multiple times a day and they didn't get lucky.
No, because there's no rat. They just like unconscious in the bedroom, on bed, and then just run down, stare at the door, and then she goes. That's how I know she's coming home. And it's different times. I thought they were just like knew the time. Yeah, no. They had some internal like 11:30 clock that goes on.
Although our cat sits up about 4 every morning.
I told cat.
What up?
5, 7, 4. One more.
It's up at 2, sometimes 3. A lot of times it's right around 4.
Yeah.
Stuff to go up.
The day at order.
We close it at night. We can't get out. But for him, it's seeing through the back. He'd rather go outside than eat his cat. His is he eats about the same time, so he needs to go out about the same time. It's the way he's eating. Yeah, put his food out an hour later each day. Margaret Booth's getting up because it's going up. It's probably already been up anyway. Yeah. We're both up all night usually. Multiple night. Yeah, I only got like 6 hours of sleep last night. I don't know, for whatever reason, I was up watching fucking WPT poker until 2 a.m. Like, it's fucking DVR. Yeah, it's like I could just go to bed, sleep until and then watch it in the morning. But I didn't, and now I'm tired. So tomorrow we're gonna drive up, me and you, and then the kids are gonna go out Saturday.
Talk to Brewer.
I told Tucker if Josh isn't coming, there's no reason for him to drive separate.
I said, no, today.
Do you have a plow guy?
I said, can you come up tomorrow? He goes, I'll try. I'm like, well, I need more than I'll try,
Right.
because we're coming up.
This is the guy with the rear wheel drive F-150 from like 1970. Trying to plow. He did it. Chains on. Had fucking the whole back of his truck was full of concrete blocks. Hidden traction.
So Brewer doesn't want to drive his car if there's a.
He can't drive his car over.
So I'd say he's either going to drive one of our cars.
Yeah, he can drive his truck. My truck.
I don't know how come he is driving after that, so.
It's got GPS. Carson has a license too for a day.
Where are they going?
To the mountains.
Yeah.
They going skiing or something?
Yeah.
Skiing?
They want to ski all day Sunday from 1 to close.
No, on Saturday.
Or Sunday, Saturday, yeah. At the tickets.
Yeah, they want to go. You buy 3 tickets.
Yeah.
And they want to go on Saturday twilight, so they can go ski, come down, eat lunch at the pizza place, and then go back out. Dinner, it's late.
Josh said his swimming will be over at 12, and he's trying to talk to his dad. Dad told me he can maybe go.
So
They should put it at college next year. His parents won't let him like even spend the night around.
that's not because of him. That's because of anger. When you show for child, that's not a Josh problem. That's a Tucker problem. Because of Tucker. I actually talked. So at New Year's, I actually talked to them, right? And I was like,
So we've allowed our son to have alcohol in our presence and ask and understands not to drive, he calls and those kind of things. And they do a very good job as a group of them that each time a different one's a designated driver. They come back here and then one is sober every time. But the ones who come back stumbly, falling over are all the ones whose parents don't let them drink. They're like carrying them in. Like, oh, let me guess, his parents don't allow him to drink. No, and they're like, all the kids who can drink come in like, hey, Mr. Robin, how you doing? I've had a couple, so I'm gonna stay here if that's okay and leave my car. I'm like, yeah, crash downstairs. Because their parents are like okay with them having a couple.
Well, does they have to drink?
Well, because they can never have it any other time. So the one time they can have it, they have to go all out. Tucker on a Thursday night can be like, can I get a beer or two? I'm like, yeah. You done with your homework?
Comes home now.
Checked it then?
I thought we were on the third bed. I really did.
This is your third set. Go all out.
Okay.
Yeah, two, right? This is two. Yeah.
Right.
Went up.
Watch out.
5. Last one.
What'd you get?
I let Will drink. It don't bother me. He's in college now, so what am I gonna say?
We started last year when Tucker was a junior. I'm like, when we're home playing darts, hanging out, you want to have a couple beers, and then we just gave him rules like you have to ask no matter what. The limit's 3 unless you ask again. You never can go in any motorized vehicle or in the lake after you've been drinking. And none of your friends will drink here unless their parents tell us it's okay. So I don't want to hear like, oh, my dad said it's fine. I need to talk to your dad.
Yeah, can't hear it from your dad.
Right. And surprisingly, probably half his friends are like, we're fine with them having a beer as long as they're not going anywhere. I'm like, they never leave. Like, we're fine with that. So the couple of his friends that do stay here, they come and they know they can drink a couple beers and they play pool and ping pong and then they go to bed. But the ones who can't come in here stumbly and stupid.
Yeah.
Because they're not allowed to ever drink. And then they pour them in the back room. Davidson was here at 3 o'clock in the morning on New Year's. So I'm here. There's like 4 kids down here. I'm talking to them all. I stay up till like 3 in the morning on New Year's. I go to bed, get up, all the kids get up about noon. Davers like comes upstairs and goes, see, Mr. Townsend, thanks for letting me stay. I'm like, where were you? He's like sleeping downstairs. I'm like, where? He's like in the guest room. I'm like, when did you come? I'm like, I was up till 3. He goes, must have been after you went to bed. So he like came in here sometime after 3 o'clock in the morning from wherever.
I mean, you were his scapegoat.
I'm fine being a safe haven. I'm okay being a safe house.
But he shouldn't put that on you. You don't know what he's doing prior to.
No, Tucker and him they were all together. Oh, we're like police. I know maybe.
Down at the parents' house.
Yeah, they had a party at their house, right? And then he must have come over talking to the guys up later.
5, let's go.
8. Go 12. 9. 10. Almost.
Nice.
No, the Underwoods had a party at their house first.
Oh, okay.
Then I think when they were done there, he came down here and be with the guys. Because they were all down here, they all stayed the night here. Well, I went to bed, they were all still up. I know that. 3 a.m. they were all sipping on Trulies.
We feel like the shit we don't
What the hell has happened to drinking Zing? Zing and Bartles and James.
You're not a man to drink Trulies, I hate to tell you. Wasn't that what we told that lady down at your beach house?
Yeah.
Yeah. No real man drinks that shit.
They knocked me on my ass.
He knocks you out?
Yeah, one of them, I'm like,
That's like 8%. How big is he got all hammered?
No, she gets hammered a lot.
No, at the beach I'm saying, drinking Trulies out of the jug.
She had to hoe down with some.
5.
So.
She's like, yeah, really? No, John, 7, 8 later.
That moved me too far.
She was good.
Are you on the bench, you know?
No, I'm doing fine.
You got to watch it for like one more minute.
Yeah, she got off the couch because she was listening to Christina. Once she got off the couch because she was falling asleep, and went to that in a chair, uncomfortable, straight up chair, and still fell asleep.
Yeah. Seriously.
I didn't want to put her to bed because you get so like fighting to stay up the whole time. Honey,
And you know, I'm staying off. I tried to.
I think you tried one
Yeah,
time.
trying to get her to bed. She was like, I'm fine.
That just looks painful.
Like your head is literally sitting on. Your toes is going. Her head was like in her lap. Like that can't be comfortable. I'm fine. I'm fine. And no, you're not. You're making me uncomfortable. My neck hurts looking at you.
You got up like a warrior every day. Did it again. It's about time to plan to my God, I need to go somewhere.
Did you hear from Brian? Are they gonna come this weekend?
Don't know. Claymate inspectional thing, he finds out what's today. They just found out, I think,
Thursday.
like Thursday's the meet, if they win tonight, he's
Okay.
in the weekend meet. It's a guy that Wayne Brian knew from the well guys, I guess, this weekend.
Yeah.
They didn't know, they just saw some like post about things. Somebody put one in the house, said they knew.
Oh,
For hockey or something. So then he ended up living in Florida for a while. He lived in Adams, but then lived in Florida for I think from Rangers and hockey. They get some kids.
All right, dude, come on.
It's third set right now.
Yeah. Nine's the number.
eight.
Come on. Figure out what the sort of like words were. Well, the one's the name, right?
Or means like beautiful or like good job. Or, you know.
But the name is the word. The first two words.
Oh, yeah, I'll translate something. Let's say so, translate.
What's it on? What that means?
Oh my God.
Sorry.
I think that's.
Oh my God.
Broad or Tucker that was singing that? He'd be like, oh, like two.
That's where the prostitute.
The better one was, which one was pointing out the lady with the big boobs in the grocery line?
What?
It's one of them was pointing out the lady with the big boobs in the grocery line.
It's small head.
Or it's a session, right?
She had a small head. It's the cashier. And
It's
she
like
was
white hair.
not thinking it was funny at all.
What did Tucker say? Why that kid looks so old? Yeah. What was that dude from Denmark?
Yeah,
No, why that kid look so old?
yeah.
That midget. Midget who's on the midget who's married to a 6'6" transvestite hooker with big giant fake boobs. Black transvestite hooker with big fake boobs. Kraft. Anton Kraft. You ever seen a picture of him? You haven't seen the photo of Anton Kraft and his wife?
No.
Just Google it. Terrible. Google Anton Kraft and his wife. Anton Kraft, this K. You're the bench presser. He's literally this tall. And when Tucker met him, he was in his 50s. Tucker's like, why does this kid look so old? Well, he's not a kid. He's like, dude, like he's a man. He's like, but Dad, standing right next to him, he's going, sure. He's like, no, this kid looks really old.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Bigger than his.
He's a black transvestite porn star. Yes. She's like 6'6", he's like 3'6".
That proves it's all for everyone.
And she is nuts over him. She still has it.
She has nuts over. Well, then here we go.
Sheriff.
That proves there's someone for everyone.
Next. Hey. Hey. Say, mother. 11. 12. I don't get to count that little. That's not an extra rep. Yeah. At the top of it, you can't do this for extra reps. You gotta go again. When you finish your 12, you went up and down like an inch. I think this is a competition, actually. Wonderful. It is a competition, and it should be. 3 days of competition. Look at the baby hand on his chest. Tiny baby hand. Tiny baby print. Tiny baby. I think our kids were like 10 when their hands got bigger than Jeff's. I think Outlaw hands are bigger than his.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Got it.
Eight.
11. Well, you do more than 70s? Yeah. Supposed to be. Now you're doing.
Said more than
Last up? Not here. Two. Stop. 2.
4.
The pukes. Got the pukes.
Gotta clear it out. Overall, good workout. Come on, Dave.
What's the number? 13? 13 is the number. Actually, I think it was 12, right? We didn't count that little 1-inch rep. How to get the piece of low number? 5.
Well,
Come on. 14. Got it? Go. 14 is the number. 10, 10, 1.
it's the Bumpus dogs. Reminds me from the Christmas story, the Bumpus dogs. Bumpuses! When they tear the kitchen up, eat all the turkey, don't ride out. Looks like that. Well, I like when they're at the Chinese restaurant and they're trying to sing Christmas carols.
The duck comes in with the head
Dog comes in.
Christmas duck.
Yeah, you don't like that, but it's something fucking wrong.
Yeah.
I saw that in the theater.
Put an eye out with that. You shoot your eye out, kid.
Because everybody wanted a BB.
Ho, ho, ho. Kicks it down the slide. You shoot your eye out, kid. It's a leg. A lamb.
I want one of those.
We have a Christmas ornament. We have that
There's
ornament.
a house down Lakeshore South. They have a real life size one in their window. It's gotta be this big,
Awesome.
a real one. And it's lit up at night.
It came up. Yeah, down the man. We need to get one for Christmas. Just put it up for Christmas.
I'd like to set it in my living room front window. That makes it even better.
What? Always mine. Oh, here, I mean, Christmas, you put it in the window.
Was it Ralphie says electric sex?
He's like rubbing it.
He's up at
Smacking his hand, like looking underneath this already. Feet.
the electric sex.
The lamb. It's an award.
A can of cyanide. Where she hands him the bowling ball.
Yeah.
I've seen that movie.
Why now?
Oh yeah, come on.
Come on, Dave.
Bye, let's go.
You know,
8, 9, 10, 11, one more.
Sure.
All right.
my daughter has officially taken on too many projects at one time. Every time I'm like, you going to live? She's like, I want to, but I'm gonna go to sleigh ball practice. I want to go here. And I'm like, okay. I'm taking on too many things. She's still on that dance team and she's got volleyball now and too much. I guess it's better to be active than not be. So you could do that.
But we can tell it is like being here and make her better at all those things.
What's that?
Well, being here and make her better.
How did Bronx deadlift day the last 2 days go that he was supposed to do it? He didn't do it. I'm gonna do it when I get home. Didn't do it. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Goes to Carson's house. Like, you have a competition in 2 months called high school nationals. You're gonna actually have to lift. Did Tucker lift today?
Kind of like Kramer taking a crap. You lift it, there's no getting back, you never get back. Go on, Gary, come on. Remember,
Huh?
you got to go.
Too many, 10, 1 sets many.
You tried to get home before he goes. Want to be home, and then when he gets home, he can't go.
Right.
Jerry, I can't go. I missed it. I missed my opportunity. He goes, this goes on forever. I can't get back. It's gone.
That's the road. He's like, well, the meet's not for 2 months. I'm like, I know.
8 weeks, that's not a lot.
You haven't done anything since the last meet you did. You competed on like December 12th, and he hasn't lifted since. Like the holidays are over. You're going to start after the holiday. Took a break. Holidays are over.
Lifted one day.
Oh, one day. Out of his 4. He benched one day.
I got a question for you. Go ahead. Come on.
6. 10. Yep.
You the same bit? You do this thing.
We go 1 set or 2 sets?
One.
Took 1 set?
1 set all the way.
All the way?
1 set of send it.
So that isopure you're talking about, when I looked it up on Amazon, there's two types, like there's the milk-based chocolate and all that, it's 24 grams. And then there's the other one, it's only 20.
Yeah, which you for one scoop is fine.